Cing halus teu. Uy, uy. Uy, uy. Anjay. Ubah guys thumbnailnya guys. Anjay mulai nih guys.
With the Era Nova now complete, you have granted the hero the perfect conclusion.
What can change a person's nature? Is it memories? Unfortunately, the result is just the opposite.
My final rebellion
is from your dormancy, and follow me as soaring dragon of the wilderness. Mountains roar, dragons rise! Earth shatters, heaven trembles!
So come, dear. Sink into the sea of oblivion and become my guest. The Evernight draws near. Time for some sweet dreams. Until we meet again, everyone. Self-righteous pathstrider of the Harmony. You think you can do that?
You know that the dawn is there, and the blazing sun destined to rise.
If a new life is to be born, its seed has to be dead.
I am the one who guards the trailblazer's way forward.
Now, let's
Anjay,
bring
Sunday
true
ngikut.
Evernight to this world.
Let the trail blaze, write an ending unlike any that ever was.
Woo! And whether or not your world has a day-night cycle, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. It's a pleasure to be back for the version 3.6 Back to Earth and Evernight special program. I'm your most beloved host, Albert. We also have the honor of inviting 3 passengers of the Astral Express to spend some precious time with us today. Let's give them a warm welcome.
Hi, everyone. It's a pleasure to be back on the special program. I'm Himiko, the navigator of the Astral Express.
Hello, everyone. I'm Dan Hung, the Express's guard.
Long time no see, dear viewers. I am Sunday.
I'm very happy to see you all again. It's always nice to meet old acquaintances.
Thank you, Mr. Albert, for inviting us. You're still as lively as always.
It feels like we've only met yesterday. I can't believe it's already been so long.
Reuniting with old friends is like a bird returning to its nest. It's good to see that you're doing well, Mr. Albert.
To be perfectly honest, I've been really looking forward to seeing you all again. It's like having a family reunion.
Mr. Albert is welcome to come visit the Express more often. I've even gotten some inspiration from Amphorius for a new style of coffee.
Well, I'll definitely visit if I have time. But let's first get to today's main topic. In the previous version story, the Trailblazer took on the role of the Deliverer, bringing new hope to Amphorius' deadlock. With the combined efforts of our companions, both inside and outside Amphorius, this world has completed its final flame chase journey according to our will.
We also forced Lygus to compromise with us. Without that genius's constant meddling and obstructions, we have an even greater chance of defeating Iron Tomb.
Miss March, or should I say Miss Evernight, provided critical assistance on this front.
Definitely. She helped the Trailblazer break free from the Exomyth and return to Amphorius, and she also headed over the core flame of world bearing to us.
Mm-hmm. Even though she looks quite different, I still believe that March is on our side.
But it feels like Evernight has a dangerous aura about her. What exactly happened to March?
Yeah, those jellyfish floating around here don't look like they should be messed with.
The situation in Amphorius
Hello,
is
hello,
changing
hello.
rapidly. Based on what Miss Evernight said, it seems she also has her own ideas about Era Nova.
Mr. Sunday is quite perceptive. In the version 3.6 story, Evernight will attempt to save Amphorius by implementing her own idea of Era Nova.
Her own idea? Would it deviate from the plans we made with the Chrysosairs?
Even though Evernight has good intentions and won't harm the Trailblazer, her plans do indeed clash with our current concept of deliverance. So Everdite ends up interfering with the Trailblazers' plans through certain means.
Time is running out. There's no more room for hesitation, Miss Himiko. I wish to return to Amphorius.
But you've only been back for such a short time, and it's too risky with all the dangers Amphorius has shown.
Any risk is worth it as long as we can bring back the Trailblazer in March and reunite all the Express crew. You would do the same in my place.
You're right. I should have known you'd say something like that.
Since Amphorius is a world enveloped in Memoria, there must also be something I can assist with. Miss Himiko, I will do everything I can to help them return safely. I also believe that Miss Black Swan will make the same choice.
Miss
You
Black
kids.
Swan.
Promise me that you'll take care of yourselves, all right?
I will.
Of course.
My heart! I'm so moved! Oh, the Astral Express family must be brought back together. However, due to the time dilation inside Amphorius, Don Hung may see some serious changes once he's back on Amphorius.
Is this the sacred tree in the Grove of Epiphany? Why are all its leaves dyed gold?
Only a few grains of sand have fallen through the hourglass, but already so many years have passed. There is something melancholic
New
about
map,
it.
kids.
There also seems to be a few strange creatures here.
These are actually twisted monsters when the Garden of Recollection's mimetic life forms merge with the Destruction's golden blood. They're preventing Don Hung and the Trailblazer from reuniting. In order to make our journey go more smoothly, I'll present some intel here about the head of these monsters, the I-Core Memo Sprite, Judge of Oblivion. This monster's specialty
New
is that
boss.
it can target a single ally character and launch multiple single-target attacks. If the target of the Judge of Oblivion's attack is protected by a shield, the Judge's toughness will be reduced after the attack.
Looks like you'd ideally want a character in your team that provides shields when fighting this monster.
Exactly. In addition, before the Judge of Oblivion uses its ultimate, we have to manually select an ally character to take the most damage.
I see.
Also, in the version 3.6 story, we will head into and explore the great tomb of a nameless titan.
Nameless? Is there a 13th Titan outside the 12 we know?
This is the deepest ruin in Amphorius. After it is stripped of its mythical embellishments, the colossal storage makes flicker incessantly, recording an unknown past.
Oh? An unknown past?
Uh-huh. We learned previously in the story how the two paths of erudition and destruction have influenced Amphorius. This world is less a place where paths intersect, and more a place where paths battle to the death. And now the path of remembrance entanglement with Amphorius' millions of epochs will also be brought to light. I'll let you in on a little secret. Perhaps it all has something to do with a certain pink companion?
Ah.
Okay, now let's take a short break. So we'll resume when we're back.
Nah, kode rhythm. Ketika 8. Night.
right. So March was drawn into Amphorius for some unknown reason, but she also transformed into Evernight? What's the relationship between the two of them?
Well, according to what Evernight herself said, Evernight symbolizes March 7th's forgotten past, and she's existed up to this point in order to protect March 7th's future. We learn from the 3.4 storyline that March 7th, who appeared to be encased in ice on the Express, actually entered Amphorius before we did. Evernight only shows up when March 7th's life is in grave danger, which means March 7th must have encountered serious trouble during her time adventuring alone.
Grave danger.
That's...
She symbolizes the
Trailblazers hide mysterious powers. Of course, March 7th has always been the most precious thing to Evernight, and the one...
Trick the Trailblazer seemed very afraid of Evernight. The Memo Keepers left as quickly as possible when she appeared. Is there some connection between Evernight and the Remembrance?
Oh, we can't reveal any specifics right now. But the Remembrance is not... Sex and Memo Keepers all have their own agendas. Evernight is very aware of the plot that the Guard of Recollection is currently scheming, and she hasn't held back in dealing with these Memo Keepers to clear the way for the Trailblaze. Naturally, she became someone they wish to avoid.
Oh.
All right, I'll leave it to everyone to find out more of Evernight's story in the game. Next, let's see what Evernight does in combat. Evernight's forte is working in sync with Memo Sprites. Her Memo Sprite is called Evie, and it shows up as a little jellyfish next to her when she enters battle. Evernight can increase the crit damage of all Memo Sprites on the team.
Crit damage.
The more Remembrance
Crit
characters
damage
on the
ke team.
team, the bigger the increase.
Fascinating.
When she summons the jellyfish during combat, Evernight gains Memoria. Accumulating Memoria will gradually increase the damage dealt by the jellyfish. After reaching a certain number of Memoria stacks, the jellyfish will immediately take action and deal damage to all enemies.
Her combat style is completely different from March's previous styles. It's much more intimidating.
It seems that if you want Evernight to perform better in battle, you need to accumulate a lot of Memoria and trigger the jellyfish to self-destruct as much as possible to deal more damage.
Exactly! When Evernight or the jellyfish's HP drops, Evernight will gain a certain amount of Memoria, and both herself and the jellyfish will gain buffs. Here comes the key point. When she uses her ultimate, Evernight deals damage to all enemies, and she and the jellyfish will enter a special enhanced state called Darkest Riddle. In that special enhanced state, the damage dealt by Evernight and the jellyfish is increased. After Evernight uses her enhanced skill, she'll also gain extra Memoria.
Even the jellyfish changed to a red and black color. Evernight in this state seems much more dangerous.
Why is Evernight
Terus
always
tim sama
holding an umbrella?
This
Castoris.
umbrella is her little assistant. When she's facing enemies, it becomes her weapon, dragging the enemies into the Evernight.
Oh.
After using her technique, at the start of the next battle, Evernight increases all ally Memo Sprites' crit damage and gains some points of Memoria. Alright, now let's take a look at our other companion who gained a new form. Don Hung Permansor Terrai.
Anjay dan.
So, what happened to Mr. Don Hung? How did he gain a new form?
On his journey to find the Trailblazer, Don Hung encountered obstacles in the shape of both Evernight and Terravox, demigod of Earth. After obtaining the power from Bipeder Lune's Azure Dragon, Don Hung took another step forward on the path of permanence to protect his friends and save Amphorius. He unlocked the powers of Permansor Terrai, powers that only belong to him.
The Golden Dragon soars above the lands for one reason: to protect all.
It seems as though Dan Heng's powers this time are rated to the earth and mountains, unlike his water dragon form from before. Overall, he also seems a lot more composed.
This trailblazing expedition through Amphorius has strengthened my true inner desire. I want to do all I can to protect my companions. Permansor terrorized powers come from this desire.
Having taken the Earth core flame, Dan Heng also becomes even more closely tied to this world.
So, is this why Mr. Dan Heng is now taller?
Amphorius's earth creatures usually have powerful builds, like mountain dwellers and dromuses. I suppose that growing taller is a side effect of accepting the earth core flame.
Oh.
Only by comprehending and aligning with the way of the world can one's path lead to everlasting existence. For the person Dan Heng is right now, aligning with the way of the world means to share the same fate as Amphorius. In the future, Dan Heng will continue to explore the way of the permanence
HSR
and look for more
mang,
possibilities
Honkai mang,
within the permanence.
Honkai Starel.
After gaining these new
Ayo
powers,
nobar.
I can provide my team with comprehensive protection during battle. When using my
Game Hoyo,
skill, I will designate
kayak
one
Genshin.
ally character as my bondmate and summon Soul Dragon for them. At the same time, I will provide a stackable shield
Special
to all
program.
allies.
Oh? You can give your teammate an extra summon?
When Soul Dragon takes action, it dispels one debuff from all allies and provides a shield.
You've kept your word and carried out your conviction to protect everyone. You sure bring a sense of security.
When I use my ultimate, I will deal damage to all enemies and provide a shield to all allies. At this time, Soul
New
Dragon
update
will be
next.
enhanced. When it takes action, it will launch
Spoiler
a
next
follow-up
update.
attack on all enemies.
By using follow-up attacks, Soul Dragon can also build up more shields for the entire team, adding another layer of protection. Take another look at the screen. When Finan is the bondmate and activates his territory, the Soul Dragon can follow him into the effect to safeguard him.
Anjir.
When I use
Ngikut
my
naganya,
technique, I will daze the enemies within a certain radius and make the character who triggers combat my bondmate. At the start of the next battle, I will use my skill once on this character without consuming any skill points.
The ability to grant a summon to a teammate will make for a lot of fun combinations.
You'll have to uncover more of these lineup combos in the game then.
Our bonds of companionship stand more sturdy than the toughest rocks. You can now trust Dan Heng to watch your back in a fight even more.
Now, let's take a look at version 3.6's banners. In version 3.6's first half warp event,
Ay,
acquire
moment
the
of
limited
truth,
5-star
moment of
character Evernight. Limited 5-star light cone to Evernight stars will also have a boosted drop rate. In the first half, the limited 5-star
Wah, the
character The
Herta, anjir,
Herta is
melenceng.
returning, and at the same time, the limited 5-star light cone Into the Unreachable Veil will become available once again. In version 3.6's second half warp
Bukan
event,
Castorai.
Trailblazers can acquire the limited 5-star character Dan Heng Permansor Terra.
Biran.
The limited 5-star light cone, The Worlds Apart, will also have a boosted drop rate. In the second half, the limited 5-star character Anaxa is returning. While at the same time, the limited 5-star light cone, Life Should Be Cast to Flames, will become available once again.
Thank you for the introductions, Mr. Albert.
No
Gak bang, nggak main Era 2 yang remake bang.
And I've got even more
Bayar
news.
kan harus bayar.
Version 3.6 will also have a
Tidak
new
punya
animated
uang.
short.
Laptop
This animated
kentang.
short contains a very important part of the story in version 3.6.
Laptop tidak memadai.
Oh,
Spek.
an animated short about Dan Heng? Then we'll have to pay close attention. The art style also looks quite unique this time.
The lines and colors are clearly defined, with a very strong 2D feel. It's almost like a mural, and it's definitely very different from the usual animated shorts.
In addition, a Myriad Celestia short about March 7th is also coming soon. Journey. Before the start of this program, Dan Heng asked me if he could take this opportunity to say a few heartfelt words to the Trailblazer. Mr. Dan Heng?
Thank you, Mr. Albert. Now then. You once asked, what trailblazing meant to me. It has taken on thousands of wills and thousands of forms. To trailblaze is to be with those who save themselves. It is to be with all living things. And to be with you. No matter the ebb and flow of fate, even in the face of tempestuous seas, in the name of trailblazing, I will guard your way forward. Meti undone lands beneath me. What remains is permanent.
Anjay, Pri. Kode-kode. Free gays.
You're a special Dromus egg to look after.
Professor Anaxa must trust the Trailblazer very much. He likely thinks the Trailblazer had a lot of fun with Dromuses, so they're well suited for each other.
To eat dirt.
Well, it just so happened that the egg hatched while under the Trailblazer's care.
Yeah, and when I first saw the Trailblazer, he couldn't help but yell out,
Wah,
Mama!
Aww.
Our baby Dromus that's just been born is like the morning sun, starting out with a good foundation and full of endless possibilities. So, as its designated parent, the Trailblazer must take on the responsibility of raising little Dromus into adulthood, one clump of red soil at a time.
But Trailblazer has some experience in parenting. The saga of Primaveral Blade is proof of that.
So, what needs to be done exactly?
It is said that Giorios gave all the Dromuses 3 gifts: indestructible musculation, perspective spiricuity, and connective charasplendor. These traits are important indicators that show how well a Dromus is growing. The Trailblazer can schedule daily activities for the Dromus while it's under their care. Aside from studying, you can also take your child out to relax, feed them snacks, play with them, give them a nice hot bath. And based on the Trailblazer's educational methods, the Dromus baby will gain different stats and traits.
This child is just too cute. Those big and shiny golden eyes are just like the Trailblazers.
Like it's their own flesh and, like a
Even
child they raise
Dino.
themselves.
Every once in a while, there will be a test to assess overall progress.
Of course, if your child isn't getting the grades you want, don't worry. The Trailblazer can also directly help their child pass the test.
This educational philosophy seems a bit too lenient.
In addition to all of this, the baby Dromus will experience different stories as it grows up and will trigger some special events.
Wow, you can even change its outfit.
Some Chrysos AF friends will also participate in helping the Trailblazer raise the baby Dromus.
With the help and support of so many companions, I believe that the baby Dromus will grow up happy and strong and become the Dromus of its dreams.
During the event, Trailblazers can also obtain rewards such as an avatar. I hope all the Trailblazers enjoy this wonderful Amphorian family time.
Yes!
Let us now turn to the other.
Right. In version 3.6, the event, Colorful Mayhem, will come online. First, the Seal Slammers event will return in a new multiplayer mode called Double Seals. This time, the Trailblazer can deploy a total of 6 baby seals. 3 of them will be deployed as the main combatants, while the other 3 can be paired with a main team member to help in battle.
So, in addition to considering which seals should be the main combatants, selecting the right supporting seals will also be key to securing a victory.
Aside from Seal Slammers, Origami Bird Clash will also welcome a Best of the Flock mode during this event. 30 contestants will participate in a single competition. The 30 contestants will be ranked, and the contestants who score below a target level will be eliminated at the end of each round.
An Origami Bird Remake Battle Royale
Oh, iya.
Edition? Sounds thrilling
Main
and
game
exciting.
burung lagi anjir.
Yes, Blazer's 2 favorite Clash and Slam events coming back together. There should be plenty of clashing and slamming all at once this time.
Well, I heard that this event was also made for Don Hung Seal Master.
Unnecessary.
Version 3.6 also brings another combat event for Trailblazers. One day, Kate, a man she invited the knowledgeable and experienced Trailblazer to participate in this mysterious challenge. In the challenge, some characters will turn into comedians. When the surprise box on the action bar takes action, the comedians can open up a surprise gift from within and provide combat assistance to the team.
During combat, the Trailblazer needs to charge up the surprise box as much as possible and use it to vanquish multiple waves of opponents.
Could such a delightful event be the work of Director Sparkle?
If the masked fools are involved, then Sampo might show up too, right?
Mm-hmm. As the battle progresses, the Trailblazer will be able to unlock more comedians, and they can use different methods to charge the surprise box and activate different combat effects. Time for a true display of your comedic talents. In addition, for Trailblazers looking to challenge themselves and test their limits, we've added a new high difficulty trial in version 3.6 that will be updated periodically, named Anomaly Arbitration. Anomaly Arbitration will be updated once every version, and Trailblazers will be able to face extremely challenging enemies in this mode.
Extremely challenging. Can you elaborate on that, Mr. Owlbert?
Anomaly Arbitration consists of 3 trial stages and 1 final stage. Trailblazers must form 3 separate teams to take on the trial
Jadi
stages.
tong sampah.
After completing the trial stages, Trailblazers can assemble any characters into a team to challenge the even more difficult final stage.
It does seem very intimidating.
Once they clear the final stage, Trailblazers can obtain the brand new Interference key item. When using variable dice to reassign subsidiary stats of a 5-star relic, the Interference key can be added to block one subsidiary stat, preventing that stat from being enhanced during this reroll.
That is very useful. Now there's a higher chance of enhancing key substats.
Yep. In addition to this, Trailblazers can obtain limited time
Wih,
avatar frames
profil
and
baru.
medals based on their score when clearing the stage. Furthermore, there will be a brand
Endgame
new
content,
store
oh,
added in
anomali.
version 3.6. Trailblazers can exchange tokens in the store for rewards, which include the Pet Complainer.
It really is Complainer. So cute. I like to challenge myself, so I'll definitely try this event out.
Tokens are mainly obtained through clearing anomaly arbitration stages. At the same time, you can also use Jade Feathers to exchange for a certain amount of the new token in each period's Priceless Jewels store. The store's offerings will continue to expand in the future. Trailblazers will also receive a little surprise gift from Pom Pom in version 3.6. When Trailblazers log into the game, they will obtain an interference key for free and a certain amount of the new token.
Thank you,
We'll
conductor.
have to thank Pom Pom then.
All right, time for a short break. There's still more version news to share with you when we come back. Welcome back. Let us continue with more version
Itu
content.
biasa.
First, our old friend Gift of Odyssey will arrive on schedule in version 3.6.
The Planar Fissure and Realm of the Strange events will also return. Complete the challenges to get double rewards.
In version 3.6, Cavern of Corrosion, Path of Hidden Salvation is also set to come online. Successfully beat it to obtain 2 relic sets, World Remaking Deliverer and Self-Enshrouded Recluse.
Version 3.6 also brings some system optimizations for everyone. Firstly, the main story replay function previously mentioned will officially come online. Trailblazers can choose to re-experience completed Trailblaze missions, Trailblaze continuances, and companion missions. At the same time, they can freely choose if they wish to view specific cutscenes and cinematics. Now, catching up and keeping up with the story will be easier than ever.
And we can rewatch the most exciting clips and animations from the story.
Yes, of course. To help Trailblazers quickly understand the important events of the current version, version 3.6 will also introduce the Journey Highlights function. On the Journey Highlights tab, Trailblazers can quickly view important ongoing and upcoming events. They can also get info about the rewards for the corresponding events.
It's certainly more intuitive now, and the goals are clearer.
Next up, we'll introduce some collaboration news. Honkai Star Rail and 8-Bit Dough are releasing an Evernight themed controller. Purchase a controller,
Oh, collab.
get additional merch and in-game virtual rewards. Pre-orders are now open. Hurry up and grab one.
Yes!
Yay!
Awesome!
Well, today's special program has now come to an end. We'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.
Thanks
Thank
for
you,
having
Trailblazers.
me.
Till next time.
Bye, everyone.
Thank you, everyone.
Bubble tea time.
Ngeri bos dan hand
Large-scale
gratis.
permanent game mode is coming soon. Revolutionize the battlefield with boundless strategy. Form a 10-person team. Choose your own extraordinary lineup. Explore character combos. Activate powerful bombs. Try out gameplay exclusive character abilities. Currency Wars. Ready for launch in version 3.7. Please stay tuned.
Early yang tadi dapatkan sama info sekarang terto akan di setup lagi.
Lah, anjir malah MPL. Hmm. Hmm. Ubah dulu, Ki. Gue. Anjay, sehat selalu juga Bang Lupin. Semoga kita sehat semua. Sehat selalu. Halo, halo, halo. Hmm. Anjay. Anjay. Halo. Halo, halo, halo. Welcome. Oh, 3 lapis warna. Salah. Oh, rasanya sangat kuat. Sangat kuat. Oh, satu. Salah. Wah, gear. Uh. Hmm. Ah, liar. Halo, halo, halo. Halo, halo, halo. Membingungkan. Salah. Oh, 3 lapis warna. Nah, aja. Oke, terserah. Terserah kata Mami Kakak.
命の花びらよ。いずれ風に吹き落とされる。はっ、代価を払ってもらう。我に力を。
未来は絶対だ。呼ぶ声がする。
Wah, anjir.
避けられないにせよ。研究の価値あり。目は巡る。
茨を越えて名声人に好みを持ってあなたを守り導こう。どれだけ待つことになっても諦めたりしないよ。運命に屈する気はない。空虚本能がまだ足りない。抜け殻が別日よ、天を引き裂け。
Ngelag, ngelag.
運命に屈する気はない。
Iya. Sok.
本能がまだ足りない。抜け殻が
Jisinya ngelag. Halo, halo, halo. Sorry bang, lag bang. HSR bang. Sorry, sorry. Halo, halo, halo. Beli naon? Oh. Teret, 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 teret. Welcome Lord Kaiser. Telah berkunjung, terima kasih. Anjay. Kita turunin aja grafiknya. Ding. Wah, hujan. Oh, sangat kaya kental.
Breathe, and head effective.
Allah, Allah, Allah. Tet, tet, tet. Ngelek es hujan. Gue lihat dulu Guide. Oh salah. Oh bukan yang ini. Mm, 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 mm. Enggak lah, beres semua. Turun, tung, tung, tung. Ngelek, ngelek hujan. Terus pindah, guys. Bocor ya, Wak. Kamar gua bocor, guys. Kamar gua bocor, guys. Ho. Oh, yeah. Boleh makan.